What would you do to honor your gods or protect your soul? Across history, ancient cultures performed rituals so strange, so unsettling, they blur the line between devotion and horror. These weren't myths, they were real. Here are 5 of the strangest rituals from ancient times that people actually lived through. 1. The Dancing Plague of 1518, Strasbourg, Holy Roman Empire. It started with a single woman stepping into the street, dancing, then another, and another. Within days, dozens were gripped by an uncontrollable urge to dance, some for days on end. They collapsed from exhaustion, heart attacks, even death. This wasn't a celebration, it was a mysterious mass hysteria. And to this day, no one knows why it started or why it spread like a curse. 2. The endo-cannibalism of the Yanomami, Amazon rainforest. Among the Yanomami tribe, when a loved one died, their remains weren't buried, they were consumed. Bones were ground into ash mixed with plantain soup and eaten by the family. It wasn't gruesome to them, it was sacred. They believed this kept the spirit alive within the tribe. To lose the body to the earth was to lose them forever. 3. The mummified monks of Sokushinbutsu, Japan. Imagine choosing to slowly starve and dehydrate yourself to death on purpose. Buddhist monks in 19th century Japan practiced Sokushinbutsu, self-mummification. They stopped eating anything but tree bark, roots, and poisonous nuts to rid their bodies of fat and bacteria. Then, in a small underground chamber, they sat in meditation and waited for death. If their bodies resisted decay, they were declared saints. 4. The scalp dance of the Mandan, North America. The Mandan tribe believed in proving their courage through pain. In a brutal rite of passage, young men had skewers pierced through their skin and muscles, then were suspended from wooden beams. Some hung there for hours. They believed pain brought visions and communion with the spirit world. But some didn't survive, and they still called it a gift. 5. The bloodletting rituals of the Maya, Mesoamerica. To the Maya, blood wasn't just sacred, it was currency for the gods. Kings and queens would pierce their tongues, genitals, or faces, collecting the blood onto paper and burning it in elaborate ceremonies. It was believed this opened a gateway to the gods. The more pain and blood, the more favor they earned. Even children were offered to the gods in desperate times. These weren't acts of cruelty. To them, they were sacred paths to the divine. But to us, they might just be the most haunting rituals in human history. And we're just getting started. In part 2, we'll explore even more ancient rituals. Some so bizarre, they'll leave you questioning how far belief can go. Don't forget to like, follow, and watch part 2.